Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1997 Mitsubishi Pajero Mini VR2. What a awesome name for an awesome little off-roader. The Pajero Mini is a fantastic vehicle, isn't it? It's a Pajero but Mini. And I'm not a huge fan of the standard Mitsubishi Pajero. For me personally, I'd rather have a Land Cruiser. But they don't make a mini Land Cruiser, but they make a mini Pajero, which means this is awesome. If I was going to get a Pajero, it would be this one. Maybe or maybe not in this strange colour scheme, this sort of salmon on silver colour scheme this car comes in, but it still looks absolutely terrific. Statistically, four-wheel drive, 180 horsepower, 846 kilo. It is one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest, key car in the game, but 180 horsepower is pretty darn good. I'm not expecting big things out of this because it's a mini, but we'll see. Anyways, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Ford GT90. My god, this sways. Is the Ford GT90 with a time of a 28.190. This car is unlikely to beat that. The Pajero, well, quick for a key car is in the 33 seconds. Slow for a key car could be anywhere from 34 to 36. So really this could go anywhere. This is very leany. I am going to have to check the suspension on this, I think, because I'm not sure if it's supposed to lean this much with the racing shocks on it. I'll have to have a look. I've also noticed that the rear wheel, the spare rear wheel, and the wheels on the car are not matched. Its steel is on the actual car itself and sort of a standard alloy on the back, so that's interesting. One good news with this car though is we have got triple downforce. Because of course we have the roof bars and we have a cheeky roof spoiler, so really this is built for it. I just remembered actually the Daihatsu Terios Kid, where's that? 32.174. I mean, this isn't going to beat that, but the Terios Kid and this aren't too dissimilar, really, when it comes down to it. To be fair, you could also argue there's a bit of downforce going on with the fact that rear wheel's an alloy, you know, it could be some spokes in there. Could be like a diffuser on an F1 car, except it's a spare wheel on a tiny Japanese off-roader. Yeah, I don't think Adrian knew he designed the Pajero Mini. Could be wrong. It makes an interesting noise when you bounce off the limiters, I just found out. This is one of those cars where the gearbox is not quite... Yeah, second gear's not quite long enough, third gear's not quite short enough to really make that work with the turbo boost, but we will persevere. I mean, it's already done okay, 33.26 isn't bad, although it can definitely get a little bit quicker than that. If he uses second gear a little bit, don't know if I was in it a bit too long there or not. Cue that person who likes to comment about corner cutting. Okay, right. That was a good lap until that final sector. We will try and get... Can I get this under the 33s? That's sort of the target, I think, for this. Should have really got a bit more of a run-up considering how sort of slow and pathetic this is. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that suspension because I'm not entirely sure that's the racing suspension. If you're seeing this video, then it is the racing suspension, and that's just how it is. So, something to bear in mind if you want to race your Pajero Mini. There we go. Across the line, what's it going to be? 32.834. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's, yeah, that's actually pretty much where I'd sort of expect it to be with this amount of power. you know, despite the fact that this is quite heavy for a keycar, it doesn't really matter because around this track you do need a modicum of power, and it sort of seems like if you have anything less than about 175 horsepower, then you're just going to be an absolute stepping stone on this course. So, yeah. Look at its stinky little mirror it's got as well. It's fantastic. Those things are actually quite useful. I don't know why they're not included as cameras or something on modern cars. It'd be quite interesting. Anyways, 32.834, that's probably about everything you can get out of it by the looks of it from that time. Yeah, not a bad time though. 32.834 will place it into 95th place. It is slightly quicker than the Suzuki Wagon-R Aero RS. And what did I tell you about the downforce of this thing? That has Aero in the name and it beat it. It's quicker than an Autozam, quicker than the Suzuki Servo, Mitsubishi Minica. Slightly off of the Vivio, but the Vivio was like extremely quick, and then it doesn't really get near the Terios Kid, but the Terios Kid was a bit more of a normal vehicle compared to this, so there you go. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I'll be driving something that's a little bit less pink. Until then, farewell.